versus CPU as we get into our top 6 here. We are closing in on deciding who is going to be walking home with that prize money. Thank y'all so much for all the money that we have raised so far.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking at it like y'all did a hell of a job tonight. Let's see here. I mean, I'm just gonna pull up the damn match arena. Let me see. we got like $145 in the prize pool.
Yep.
And a total of $435.37 towards the Trevor Project. That is massive. Like, honestly, like y'all did hella good tonight. Like, that's crazy.
We do love our charity events here. We run them pretty frequently. We were hoping to do a little bit more stuff for Pride, but we had some life get in the way, and that does happen. But F&F is here as our easy outlet to do some fundraising. We love to do it. We do Extra Life every year. We do on Valentine's week. We do a charity that Texas Tibbers runs, which was a ton of fun last time.
Yeah.
For right now, we've got BlueHek and Elucid. The Sin versus the Testament. Now, Sin against Testament is honestly a pretty fun matchup for the Sin player, but that's against your generic Tower Testament, not necessarily against an Elucid. Just because Testament players are born mashers, and Sin is born to punish mashers. So we'll see how this goes for this one, because Elucid is definitely a little bit more on the patient side.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little more difficult. All right, gonna go in for the throw clash here.
Trying to space things out nice.
Yeah, very good spacing at that. Gonna go in for the aerial. JS gonna try and get some aerial pressure there.
Oh, nice! Ride the lightning, punishing the frame trap.
That's very tight. That's a very tight input. That was very impressive.
Yeah, that was a manual delay, I think, on Elucid's part too. So that's crazy. You got that turned out.
Yeah, that's like a very tight window. Like, chat, y'all have to see how tight of a freaking window that is. Some players are nowheres in this aspect.
Yep. So here we go. Stain State is on though. You got to be careful because it's gonna be a big conversion. Burst comes out from the Stain. Nice dodge on the Succubus there. The JS seals the deal. JS does a lot of work in this matchup.
All right, yeah, gonna go in for that round start. You know, 2S, can't go wrong with that. All right.
Okay, a little 2K2D out of the corner. Nice job, BlueHek, with the foresight to FD those aerial buttons just to mitigate the pressure going to the other side of the screen a little bit. Forcing Elucid into the corner quite a bit. Elucid's getting out. Nice PRC. Learned that from watching you, Dad. A little bit of Disney Fast Pass.
Alright. 2K2T gonna try and establish some pressure here. Good bit of spacing. From Elucid's part, gonna try and throw down some aggression.
6P.
Grave Reaper. Oh, okay, okay!
Oh.
Gonna, you know, do a dash into the PRC there. Almost, if Elucid didn't burst, it would have lost, but
yep.
Just like that, you got the anti-air DP, you know, call out right there.
Yeah, and the jumping dust into the immediate DP on the ground, very nicely done from BlueHek. You know, it's so wild to me. I love watching the Sin players who can really apply that mental stack to the point where they can actually use JD. Pixelated Max is a complete JD junkie, and will use that button as often and in as wacky a ways as possible. But every time I hit that button, I get counter hit. It doesn't matter what situation I'm in.
It's got a very slow wind up, so you have to be very intentional. And it's like doing JD at all with Sin.
It's like -10. Like it's such a wild button.
You have to be careful with that.
But we're swapping over to the Leo. A little bit of cat ear Leo on deck here from Elucid. Been practicing some more of the
Gonna
honest
delay that
footsies
beat
character.
driver and get the counter hit there. That's good. Oh, yeah. There we go. 6P, my beloved. Okay.
Trading some counter hits back and forth a little bit. Nice jump over the firewall.
All right, gonna go for the grab. All right.
Take your turn. Nice.
Grab it again into the red RC.
Goodness. BlueHek kind of cooking tonight. Getting the grab on the run through. The classic 2K, 5K DP coming in. Elucid knows all the tricks on the Leo, apparently. But positive bonus over to BlueHek, just a tiny bit of HP. Nice 5P anti-air. Not quite get the... Ooh!
Ooh!
That PRC into the 2K. Very nicely done. BlueHek cooking it up for the Kai bro, or for the Sin Bros. Leaving the Kai behind for the time being.
The counter with the DP. Alright, throw flash.
Nicely done. The spacing is so important here. Oh no, the JH, that was probably a DP input.
Alright, DP into the red RC. Now we have Elucid gonna go on the offensive here. Looks like BlueHek was trying to get a cross up in there, but Elucid calling it out.
Big red RC.
Lot of aggression shown by Elucid there.
Yep. Elucid just dumping the meter down into these red RCs. There's that 2D.
Got the 2D.
Very esports button. Nice jump up there. Calling out the throw. DP's coming out though.
Yeah, and there you go.
Elucid giving up the counter hit on the 2H. The one combo route that I know on Sin is that one. Oh, interesting.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, interesting choice indeed, going into the backdash, back into the sprint. Alright.
Okay. Gotta deal with the Leo back turn pressure. Just lands a 2D Rod. Wake up.
Listen, if they don't expect it, you know, it'll work. Again, those mental stacks, you know, they're important.
Absolutely. There's a little bit of HP left. Can BlueHek make it happen here? There's, the PRC. The Beak Driver is going to seal the deal. Very nicely done. BlueHek going up 2-0 so far. We'll see if Elucid decides to stay on the Leo or is going to try to evolve, adapt once more to another character.
We shall see. We shall see. All right.
Sticking it out on the Leo.
Just stick it out. Stick it out.
Oh, very fair. I mean, even if you are a multiple character kind of player, character swapping definitely does take its toll. You gotta, you know, I always say you gotta pay like a one stock tax every time you swap characters, just because like you have to adjust to playing the new character who plays so differently than the one that you're used to.
Yeah. Oh, got that aerial throw. As characteristic of Elucid there, could go for that counter hit. Oh! I believe the end of Beak Driver actually has a hitbox. I don't know.
Yeah, there's
I was gonna say it was a that Beak Driver neutral. Elucid did have the potential to just jam at it.
I believe there are some characters that can punish Beak Driver on block with like a 5P because the lingering hitbox.
Yeah, it's pretty gross. But anyways, you got that super into the corner.
Oh no!
Oh, didn't stay with it. I guess I don't know if that was intentional to avoid the wall break.
Yeah, might have just been a little bit of an unsurety on the churning a little bit too hard there.
Maybe.
But Elucid taking a stock here. Gonna be trying to make the reverse sweep happen. BlueHek has a lot of leeway. Nice little Kara there. Ooh, going for the backdash, a little bit risky. Elucid though calling out with some very clean Leo play here.
Yeah, there you go. Going in with that DP combo into the cross up into the corner. Oh, now he's in the corner. The dash up. Again, a very tight super input.
Yeah.
You know, when you're looking at that short window with the dash.
2K2D into the ride the lightning. This does confirm. Oh no, dumped the meter, but it didn't hit actually. Dumped the under meter into that, but we still take the round. Very nicely done.
Wow. All right, potential match point here. Let's see what comes out here. Okay, gonna go in for that counter hit into the corner.
Oh no, went for it.
Trying to go in for that command taunt. You know, sometimes you just gotta teach them. You know, and also get a little buff on the side. You know, it is what it is.
Couple seconds of buff coming in for BlueHek. Nicely done. Gets knocked back by those FDs and just jumps right back in. A good adaptation for BlueHek. Gonna be trying to tie things up right here. I think that you're just dead here. We have plenty of meter to work with. Oh no, goes for a reset.
Oh!
What an RC.
Ooh, there you go. That was a hell of a coast to coast, because a lot of those moments were extremely tight.
Yeah.
Like, input wise and just getting that right. Like, ooh, that was tight.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, at the very end, using the airborne status from the overhead to get an RC into a JK,
like, there's gaps
I've
there.
never
There's gaps
seen
there.
that.
Yeah. Like, there's gaps there.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's BlueHek taking it 3-0 over Elucid, knocking Elucid out of the bracket for today. But loved having you. Hopefully, you make it back for another week. One of our fellow Texas homies. We're going to be getting into our next game, which is Test Your Luck versus Danny.
Yo, Test Your Luck and Danny. Again, I mean, BlueHek is sitting right there in loser semifinal, so who knows? Maybe BlueHek will make it the grands.
Yeah,
for
Blueheck
for the Sin fans out there, yeah.
Might be able to make the run back. You know, BlueHek got knocked down by Alex, who's currently sitting up in the winners final, so gonna be trying to get a run back on that. Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't play out just yet, but
we'll get Test Your Luck in here, hopefully, and get Danny's just waiting for BlueHek to get off the cab. Oh, hello, incoming friend request. Hello. Yeah, while we wait, thanks again, everyone, for all of the great donations, and we are super happy to be here, super happy to be celebrating Pride Month. We've got DM Danny. Test Your Luck. Always fun. We're here every Thursday, you know, doing our thing. We're going to be having a team battle this Saturday against the Rosario Syndicate, which is going to be a lot of fun. Always believe, yeah, this BlueHek is cooking for the Sin Bros today.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. I mean, it's hella impressive. It's got a lot of that stuff. Hella tight.
Ah, very cool. The overhead and the PRC other overhead is that got me. That was really nice. Let us see here. I've not quite heard. Not gonna lie, the follow-up did
Yeah, that was yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, I was like, okay, how much of that is intentional, how much of that was luck?
Yeah. There's a Test Your Luck entering the room. We'll be able to get into this match here shortly. Danny versus Test Your Luck is a really interesting kind of matchup, because while Danny is a very defensive kind of neutral based player, I don't know if Danny's defense is the kind of defense